Namaste and welcome to this short standing yoga video. So I've had some feedback that the up and down off the floor in a yoga session is quite difficult, and also when you're doing this online it's difficult to see the camera or the phone or iPad, whatever device you're using. So I thought I'd just do a short 15 to 20 minute session. Everything will be standing, so you wouldn't need to worry about up and down off the floor. As with any online resource, please practice taking responsibility for your own well-being, your own safety today, in terms of the equipment you're using and in terms of your own well-being. So please do be very mindful, be very careful. We'll start with some standing twists. Now, it is bringing the arms around us like this, so just make sure you've got space around you for your arms. And before we get started, I'd also like you to think about your feet. So if I do this with my feet fixed on the floor, it might feel fine for some people. Some people might find actually it bothers my knees. So if you look at my feet, if you think about pivoting in the ball of the foot and turning the hips a bit more, that might feel nicer for your knees. And then turning to the other side, lifting the other foot and pivoting, almost as if I don't play golf, but almost as if you're about to play golf, that kind of thing. And the other thing as well, some of us might be tempted to keep the hips facing forwards. Again, notice how that feels for your back. It might be nicer for your back as well to lift one heel and then the other, so the hips and the knees are moving to take the pressure off your knees and your lower back. But notice for yourself, it's nice to try things and see how it feels. So just joining me whenever you're ready. We'll be with this for a little bit. I find this a really useful warm-up. This can get quite fast, so potentially doing this independent of the breath, but try to keep the breath steady and even throughout. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breathing, you can maybe switch on an easy Ujjayi. Vary what's happening with your head. You can turn the head to look all the way behind you. And then try working with just keeping the head to center. You might need to slow down a little bit. One or two people might like to go even faster and let the arms travel out at a greater speed, and maybe even gently patting the lower back and the shoulders as they meet the torso each time. Remember, if you're feeling this on your knees or your back, you need to make an adjustment. Start by doing something different with the feet. And then begin to slow down again. And then pause, both feet on the floor, facing forwards. Tuning into the full length of the spine, from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Noticing how that feels. So twisting is very beneficial for the spine. Not something we do a lot of in everyday life. And if we do, for example, golf and things like that, it tends to be very asymmetrical, so just working one side only. In yoga, we think about balance. Whatever we do on one side, we do on the other side. Continue to notice the spine. You might find warmth going up and down the spinal column. And noticing, how does my body feel? How does my breath feel? Now bringing feet a little bit closer together. Doing a little bit of work with balance. Now the balance work is always quite challenging, so if you're a little bit wobbly, do not worry one bit. It's certainly worth practicing though. So turn the palms forward, and as you breathe in, no balance just now, but it'll come. Bring the arms up, the palms might touch overhead, and as you breathe out, let the arms come down. And continue, inhale, draw the arms around you, palms might touch. Exhale as the arms come down. And continue inhaling. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Now moving back a little bit, just so I'm a bit more on the camera. This time as you breathe in, lift the heels and lift the arms. And as you breathe out, lower the heels, lower the arms down. And continue, inhale, lifting the heels and the arms. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Let's take two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale. Now adding more variation. So inhale, lifting all the way. And then exhale, lower the heels down halfway, lower the arms down to shoulder level. Inhale, palms to the sky, lifting all the way up, lifting the heels to maximum. Exhale, lower heels down halfway, lower arms down to shoulder level. And continue, inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. And this time let the heels come all the way down, let the arms come all the way down. Well done. And take a moment to notice, how does my body feel and how does my breath feel? Maybe noticing a rising heat and warmth in the shoulders, at least that's what I'm noticing just now. Feeling a rising energy that's a bit more uplifting rather than calming and quietening. And just being with the pose. Many people say that the pose between the poses is important as the pose itself. Now taking the feet a bit wider, whatever comfortably wide is for you. Now we'll do some side bends. So I'd like you to have right hand on right leg, left hand as if you're waving at me. So it looks like this. Breathe in, slide the right hand down the right leg and reach the left arm away. So your focus here is in creating space, left side of the rib cage. This is the in breath and this is the out breath. And continue, inhale, slide the right hand down, reach the left arm away. Exhaling. And again, inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Up first and then over, and then exhale to come back. Now we can come into this and hold it. So inhale, reach the arm up and then over. Now if you have maybe low energy levels or sore shoulders, do teapots, so left hand on left side waist. If you can, turn the head to the sky. You might have the left arm reaching over to the right. And breathe. Well done. Coming out, inhale, belly button towards the spine, so strong tummy muscles to lift up. And then exhale, let the left arm come down. Then notice how that feels on the left shoulder, the left side of the rib cage, the left side waist. Let's repeat that on the other side. So left hand to left leg, right hand in the wave. And as you breathe in, reach the right arm up to the sky first and then over. And then exhale to come back. And again, inhaling. And exhale. And again. Fourth time, we'll stay there. Inhaling. And pausing. Do make that modification if you require it just now. Turn the head to look underneath the right armpit. Breathe. Well done. Coming out, inhale, belly button towards the spine, lift up, and then exhale, let the right arm come down. And then notice how that feels in the right shoulder, the right side of the rib cage, the right side waist. And side bends are energizing, so observe that effect in your body and your own energy levels. Now turn the big toes in ever so slightly. Bring the hands to the lower back. I'll turn to sideways in case it's a more helpful angle. Breathe in, lift the chest just a little bit. And as you breathe out, small bend of the legs, draw the belly button towards the spine, slide the hands down the legs, just wherever they come to. And then breathe in, belly button towards the spine, slide the hands up the insides of the legs, along the front of the torso, all the way to the sky. And then breathe out, bring the hands onto the lower back. Repeat twice more. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, slide the hands down. Inhale, slide the hands up along the front of the torso and all the way to the sky. Exhale, let the arms come down. Final one. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale. Inhale, slide the hands up the insides of the legs and all the way along the front of the torso towards the sky. And then exhale, let the arms come down. Release the arms down beside you. Step the feet closer together. So maybe hip distance apart. Moving now into a standing balance called the herring pose. Now it is progressive, so we'll just keep adding little bits. Start off with the arms beside you. A little bit of space between the torso and the arms. I'd like you to tune in to the breath. And tuning into the sensation that the breath moves the body. So for example, as you breathe in, the ribs push out to the side and the arms move out a little bit. And as you breathe out, let the arms come back. Belly button towards the spine. And again, breathing in. The ribs are pushing the arms out to the side. Doesn't need to be too much. And exhale, let the arms come back. And continue. The breath is moving the body. Inhale. Exhale. Now stay with that sensation of the breath moving the body. Lift the arms and one leg. So breathe in. And breathe out. Now it could even be that you're just coming onto the big toe. It could be lifting the leg a bit more. It doesn't really matter. And then exhaling. And continue. once more on each side before variations. Inhale. Now lifting both arms and one leg and pausing there. Observe the breath. As much as you can, allow it to be steady and even and rhythmic. And then exhale, lower that leg down and lower the arms down. Notice the sensations in the leg you've been standing on, the leg you've lifted in the arms. Notice the breath. Now repeat on the other side. So stand on the other leg, please, on the in-breath. Lifting both arms and one leg. Inhale. And then exhale, let the leg come down, let the arms come down. Noticing, how does my breath feel? How does my body feel? Right side of the body, left side of the body, upper body and lower body. So tuning in. And then finishing with a forward bend. Again, I'll turn to sideways in case that's a more helpful angle. Bend in the legs. Breathe out, belly button towards the spine. Slide the hands down, just wherever they come to. Breathing in, lift halfway. Look forwards just a little bit. Breathing out, slide the hands down. For some people, they'll touch the floor, but it's not a requirement. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, slide the hands down. Now keep the bend in the legs. Hold on to the elbows if you enjoy that, and rock from side to side. Head can hang down, or in fact, do let the head hang down. Coming out of this, let go of the elbows, bend the legs, draw the belly button towards the spine. Breathe in, draw the belly button back and roll the spine up a vertebra at a time. Eventually coming all the way up to standing. And then at the top, lift the shoulders up and drop them down into the back. And again, lift the shoulders forwards up and drop them down. And last round, shoulders forwards up and dropping them down. Take a moment again to tune into your body. How does my body feel? How does my breath feel? Are there any rising sensations or quietening, calming sensations? And then beware of fingers and toes and have a little wiggle, have a little jiggle, shake out any tension. Okay, that was the end of our very short video, but a few useful things to do without the need of getting up and down off the floor. So namaste, thank you for joining me, and see you soon.